We're here in Cleveland now.
Right.
You all need to defend home court. Stephen A., what do the Cavs need to do differently to actually have a shot of winning Game 3 here Wednesday?
For the Cavs to win Game 3, they have to bench J.R. Smith. They have to bench J.R. Smith. And I'm not talking about bench him as in don't play him. I'm talking about bench him, let him come off the bench, put Kyle Korver in that game. Kyle Korver came into Game 2 shooting 42% from the field, from three-point range throughout these playoffs. This guy has not been a no-show. He just needs more time and more opportunities. And since J.R. Smith is giving you absolutely nothing offensively, what is it, 30% shooting from the field, about 25% from three-point range, been a complete virtual no-show. If you get that from the shooting guard spot, desperate times call for desperate measures. What LeBron needed more than anything else in Game 2 was shot makers. I can't believe how many open shots the Cleveland Cavaliers missed. He gave them opportunities. He was giving them the ball, and he was giving them the ball open, and they couldn't drain shots. And when you have that as a problem, you rectify it by putting in somebody that you know can make those shots. Now, if J.R. Smith needs to come off the bench, you give him an opportunity to show what he's good because you're in front of your home crowd, and that's usually when he tends to play better, as most guys, as most marginal players do. But in the end, what it comes down to is I got to switch gears. I'm going to leave Tristan Thompson up in there. I'm going to make sure Jeff Green gets his minutes because them on the floor together are a better defensive unit. You put LeBron, obviously, and not only that, I'm going to play Kyle Korver, I'm going to bench JR, and I'm going to play Rodney Hood, too.
This is going to sound overly general, but it really is as simple as this. They need to hit shots, and they need to contest shots. Hit shots means LeBron is finding everyone open looks everywhere you look against a good defensive team, by the way. Guys are open on the perimeter. They are simply missing shots. Now, the interesting thing about basketball is that home court means an awful lot. It means more than in football or baseball. And what's crazy to me about that is baseball, the dimensions of the field actually change, so you can construct your team to take advantage of that. Football, weather conditions and all that stuff changes, so you can also construct your team to take advantage of that. What's different in basketball? Unless you're playing in Denver, right, and you need a deep squad because the air is thin, right? And Masai Ujiri did that with the Nuggets a couple of years back and had a two basically starting five units, just run everyone out the gym. But unless you have a situation like that, why is it that home court is so valuable in basketball? I don't just think it's travel. I think that the comfort of the surroundings, the visual cues that you get, because, the dimensions of where you're playing and all that, and just the comfort of the home and the energy you're getting from the hometown
Creatures of habit,
crowd.
also your routine.
Your routine
all of that.
and the hometown crowd has a lot to do with the way you're feeling. Good or bad about yourself. Do you feel like you love yourself, like you're going to make it, or like maybe you don't deserve it, the crowd's against you? Because otherwise, how do you describe? It's not just fatigue, especially in the playoffs, by the way, where you have days in between, days of rest, no seconds of back-to-back, all that. Guys are better at home. Well, the Cavs better be. These role players, and it's usually role players I'm talking about. Stars can play anywhere. These role players, when LeBron gets them the open looks, they must can the open shots or they have no chance. And then on defense, they have to play active team defense. When Golden State starts moving the ball, it's a wrap. I don't care how well the Cavs are playing. You have to try to get them into iso ball. Still probably lose, but you got a better shot.